Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about how to drive traffic to your blog via Facebook. But first of all, before I jump into the presentation, go ahead and take a look at the link down below. It's called Traffic Masters Academy. I just took the course. I'm actually still taking the course. I'm about 80% of the way through, and I think it's just an amazing, amazing course. It's a huge amount of material to learn how to drive traffic to your blog or to any offer that you're trying to promote. So definitely take a look at that below, and we'll talk again about it at the end of the presentation. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do if you're trying to drive traffic to your blog from Facebook is to use photos. Photos are going to immediately grab the attention of the person who's looking at their own page to click on your link or to click on or to read your post. So definitely use photos, but I want to make sure to caution you against using your own photos unless you're a really skilled at taking photos. If you're a photographer or something like that, I think it's okay to do. But other than that, you can find so many stock photos online, and I really suggest that you do that. You can get free stock photos at pixabay.com. I think it's Pixabay. Or you can go to bigstockphoto.com. That's where I use all of my photos, and I think I get them for about 50 cents a piece, which is really cheap compared to other sites I've seen, and are really, really good quality photos. And I believe you can sign up for free for 7 days. You get 5 pictures a day, so definitely check out bigstockphoto.com. The other thing you want to do is make sure you read up on Facebook's sizing guidelines for each of your posts. Because you can use a certain size picture in each of the posts that you do on Facebook, and if you use the wrong size picture, it's actually going to make the picture smaller on your post. So definitely make sure you use like Photoshop.com or PicMonkey.com to resize your photos to make sure that they fit the guidelines that Facebook is asking for. You also want to use color in your photos. As you'll notice through all of the photos, or most of the photos that I'm using in this presentation, use color. I use a swath of color, either across the top, or across the bottom, or along the side, to draw the eye of the user who's looking at the picture. I also make sure that I use a color that's included in the picture. So I use a color picker on Photoshop. I think PicMonkey also has it too, but like I picked the color I think of the paint on the girl's finger to use as the color for the swath of color. So then it just looks more cohesive and it doesn't look so garish and in your face, even though this picture is kind of garish and in your face. But definitely do that. Use color. Don't use any crazy colors unless they really go with your picture. I've seen people do that and it just looks bad. So try to maintain using a color that really fits with the picture. You can also use color in terms of doing a border around the picture, so you can try doing that as well. It's always good to add text to the picture. Text will draw the eye of the person who's looking at the picture or looking at the page that your picture is on. I did take a class once in human factors engineering. I know I'm like a total geek, but anyway, the best color to use is white text on a colored background for the human eye in order to read it. So try using that, and then also try using a font that is easy to read. I've tried all sorts of like decorative fonts and things like that, and the best response I've received from people is when I just use a simple font that's easy to read. So use white text on color background, especially blue, and an easy font to read. You should try hosting contests on your blog and then post them to Facebook. You can give away so many things. For example, you can give away an iPad just to get likes on your page, or you can, if you're like say a food blogger or something, you can give away an e-product. You can give away like your 10 best recipes or something like that. You can even give away ad space on your blog. Or consulting hours. You can consult with someone if you're a social media expert or something like that. So definitely try hosting contests. I've known people who've done this before, and it's really boosted their page engagement. With your posts, you want to encourage engagement on your fan page. And encouraging engagement is trying to make sure that you start a conversation with your fans. You don't want to just talk at your fans. I mean, that gets really annoying when people are just talking at you, right? And you're not in the conversation. The same thing happens on Facebook. You want to make sure that you're encouraging them to talk with you, to have a conversation with you. And so you want to encourage likes, you want to encourage comments and things like that, because once you do that, Facebook actually rewards you in sending out your post to more of a percentage of the people who follow your fan page. I don't know if that makes sense, but it definitely helps to encourage engagement. The ways that you can do that are you can ask a question, which automatically makes people want to respond and to comment. You can also have a call to action. You can even just ask for a like. Say, if you really like this post, click like. When you post to Facebook, you don't want to just post the title of your blog post. You also want to explain to them what the value is they're going to get, what the benefit is they're going to get if they read your post. So you can say something like, learn the 5 ways to drive traffic to your blog from Facebook, so that you can increase the readers of your blog. So the value of that statement is so that they can increase the readers for their blog. So definitely make sure you always try to show them the benefit of what they're going to get if they read your post. It's definitely going to make them click on the post more and take them to your blog. You want to use the rule of thirds. So there's 3 different types of posts you can post on Facebook. One of them is the promotional post we've been talking about. Those are anything that is selling your product or service or something, anything that's promoting you or your business. It's definitely okay to do that on your fan page. You want to do that, but you don't want to bombard your fans with just promotional posts. You also want to mix it up. So the second type of post you want to do are engagement posts, which is what we've been talking about. You want to have a conversation with your fans. You want to maybe post a quote, an inspiring quote or something like that. Just mix it up a bit and try to get engagement with them and get to know them. If it's Mother's Day like it is today, ask them, what do they plan on doing for Mother's Day? It doesn't have to all be about business. And the third type of post that you can do is what's called an amplified post. And that's just basically you're supporting some other blog or some other website by posting something that they've written about. That way it shows your fans that you are keeping up on your industry, and then you're also helping your fans with providing them another resource besides your own blog. You're spreading the wealth, so to speak. It's always nice to do a weekly wrap-up. And a weekly wrap-up is when you take all of the posts that you've written for the week, say you've written 3 or 4 posts, and you put them all on one post on Facebook, and basically just give your readers options to select a post that they want to read. And another thing that you can do when you do this is create what's called a lookbook. And what you're looking at here is a lookbook. So you can create a sort of a collage in PicMonkey. And that way it'll draw the reader's eyes to each of the pictures from each of your posts, and then they can pick and choose which one they want to read based on the picture that they're looking at. It's just another way to kind of end the week on a positive note with your fans. I know a lot of people are scared to post video and things like that, but it's really simple to do, and if you just practice a little bit, it's easier. It's just easier than you think. Just keep trying. But what you can do is, if you have a post that you're really happy with and you really want to promote, just do a quick intro video. It only has to be like 20-30 seconds, and just embed it on Facebook. The thing about videos is people can actually see the little triangle when you embed them into Facebook, and people are more likely to click on a video than any other post. So just so you know. You can also try paid traffic on Facebook. I've done paid traffic on Facebook, and it's worked really well for me, so I definitely suggest it. It's inexpensive, more inexpensive than you probably think. It's definitely more inexpensive than if you did it on Google. So let's say you have a post that you really are proud of and you want to promote it, and let's say you're a food blogger. You can actually create an ad for your blog, or you can even for your blog post, or you can even do it as your fan page and get people to like your page. What you want to do is you want to try to target users of Facebook based on what they like, and you can do that quite easily. What you want to do is, if you're like a food blogger, you want to say, okay, I only want to show this ad to people who have specifically told Facebook that they are interested in cooking. And so once you do that, your ad will only be shown to people who are interested in cooking. So your ad's not going to go out to everybody and their mother, because they're not going to be interested in your blog anyway. So anyway, definitely try doing paid traffic on Facebook, and let me know how it goes. One thing I want to mention again is the Traffic Masters Academy training below. If you click on the link, it'll take you to a video that'll show you all about it. It's an amazing training. It's tons and tons of information, tons of videos to teach you how to drive traffic to your blog. There's information on Facebook, on YouTube, on pay-per-click, on blogging itself from John Chow, the top blogger. So definitely check it out and let me know if you do buy it. Let me know, and we can maybe set up a Skype session and talk specifically about your blog and how I can help you out with helping drive traffic to your blog. Okay, all right, thanks guys. I will talk to you later, and thanks for watching the video.